confluence of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. It's the Kansas State Wildcats and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will have the football first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, do they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying him because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big.
Wide open on the right. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the red zone, it's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And you want to know what advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Kansas State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Pittsburgh's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A matchup that we're going to lock in on, left side of the line, and whether they can keep this edge rusher at bay. Looking to pass, it's Rose. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Wildcats need to pick it up on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline with your best wide receiver.
There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. Running to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Rose. The short hands, it's Lee. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more. But no question, they have got to tackle better on the back end.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll run it. It's Jackson. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Rose. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start the drive. Read option left. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. So now it's 2nd and long. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Smith.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To throw, it's Rose. With the catch, it's Hicks. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. On the run, it's Wright. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds him out of the backfield. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. With the catch, it's White. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Johnson wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Caught by Williams on the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. Snags it, and there's running room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. There he goes. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Pitt calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Hicks. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panther! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Jackson. Runs through a tackle. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 14 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Bulldogs, who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. Moves them to 7-1 on the year, an awfully good start so far. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this...
Gets loose in the middle. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 4. Back to throw, it's Rose. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team.
Got it. Touchdown, Pitt. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you can tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page. Gets the big touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. The option, the keeper, breaks into the open, picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got a man. It's White. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They want to run this quarterback, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Johnson looking to throw. They're working that left side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulls and fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Oakley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Using his feet. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Snags it over the middle. Pushed down for the tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Johnson wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the 4th. The Wildcats are right back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. Things did not go nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the fumble will go out of bounds. They'll lose a few on that one. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Jackson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It's 3rd and 5. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Manning. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Complete on the left to Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point is good.
Kansas State, 28, Pitt, 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are able. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, it's Rose. Looking to the big tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Reads it, fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great job by the back on the option. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some respect.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Crosses the 45. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Rose. Makes the catch, it's Ballard. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Headed to the end zone. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.